Welcome to the Waylon perspective. Please like and press that subscribe button. I appreciate it very much. This is my reaction to Guy Sebastian performing Battle Scars. Let's commence.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Music from the Home Front. It's my turn now. I'm in my home studio and I'm going to perform my biggest song to date, Battle Scars, and this is dedicated to all our incredible Anzacs.
Never let a wound ruin me, but I feel like ruins ruin me. Arrow holes that never close from Cupid on a shooting spree. Feeling stupid cause I know there ain't no you and me. And when you're trying to beat the odds up and trying to beat your nods up, and you know that you should know and let it go, but the fear of the unknown, heard another lover's phone, sends you back into the zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, Guy Sebastian. What a talented young man this is. In my previous reaction, I saw him on the piano. Here he is on the acoustic guitar, ladies and gentlemen. The young man definitely comfortable on various instruments, but more importantly, so comfortable singing beautifully. A few minutes, well, not even a few minutes, we're seconds into the track, ladies and gentlemen, and instantaneously he grabs my attention just with the way he smoothly, calmly, and soulfully sings through the track here. Some speed to the way he's performing the song as well. I'm not familiar with the song Battle Scars. He did say there in the intro it's his biggest song. And he's like performing this in his home studio. Guy Sebastian here, just sounding wonderful on this song. I'm digging the vibe on this song already. Anytime someone does like acoustic style versions of the songs, I absolutely enjoy that every single time. Let's keep going.
With no Tom Hanks to bring you home, a lover, not a fighter on the front line with a poem. Trying to write yourself a rifle, maybe sharpen up a song to fight the tanks of you being alone. Wish I never looked, wish I never touched, wish that I could stop loving you so much. Cause I'm the only one that's trying to keep us together, when all of the signs say that I should forget her. I wish you were the best I ever had. Wish that the good outweighed the bad, cause it'll never be over till you tell me it's over. These battle scars don't look like they're fading, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battle scars don't look like they're fading, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battle.
And then he just launches into sort of a different type of riff there. Awesome, ladies and gentlemen, awesome. Just that flourish in his voice, that power in his voice, absolutely elevating the track. This young man is a talent and a half in terms of his singing voice and his abilities here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. There's an intimacy here. You know what I mean? In terms of these lyrics, in terms of how he's performing the track as well. It's that vibe where, you know, you take a song and you absolutely just use acoustic instruments to create a more intimate vibe and setting for that song. I have to check out the original version of the song here by Guy Sebastian, but this version is working a treat. It's working a treat, ladies and gentlemen. The young man, alone with that guitar, absolutely giving us a vibe to savor. This sounds so awesome. Keep going, young man.
Shouldn't have, but you said it. Shouldn't have happened, but you let it. Now you're down on the ground screaming medic. The only thing that comes is the post-traumatic stresses. Chills, body armors and vests don't properly work. It's running like you're full of hurt. The enemy within and all the fires from your friends. The best medicine is to let it win. I wish I couldn't feel, wish I couldn't love, wish that I could stop cause it hurts so much. And I'm the only one that's trying to keep us together, when all of the signs say that I should forget her. I wish you were the best I ever had. Wish that the good outweighed the bad, cause it'll never be over till you tell me it's over. These battle scars don't look like they're fading, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battle scars don't look like they're fading, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna
ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to follow along, obviously, with the lyrics. The vibe I'm getting is the whole, love is war sometimes. That's the feeling coming through, he's comparing and contrasting certain situations within a relationship with, war, battle. And, it's just, he's just using that as a means, to just give us a wonderful song. That's what he's doing, ladies and gentlemen. He's giving us a tremendous piece of music here. I'm enjoying this immensely, ladies and gentlemen. Guy Sebastian, talented as all get out, ladies and gentlemen. What a performance.
Did you set me on fire? I never felt so alive. Yeah. Hope the wound heals, but it never does. That's because you're at war with love. And I'm at the point of breaking, and it's impossible to shake it.
Battle Scars is an original song by Guy Sebastian featuring American rapper Lupe Fiasco. It was released in 2012. What a phenomenal performance by young Guy Sebastian, ladies and gentlemen. Performing this song in an acoustic way here and just absolutely making it sound phenomenal, making it sound magnificent. His voice, absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. What a voice. He just absolutely unleashed, ladies and gentlemen, on that song. Emotion present in the track, and Guy just performing it powerfully, not holding back in terms of his interpretation of his own song here in his home studio, all the way back in 2020, pandemic vibes here, ladies and gentlemen. But Guy Sebastian not letting that get in the way, in his home studio, performing a wonderful version of this track. He did this song and mentioned in the intro there that the song was for Anzac Day, which I was not familiar with. It is a national day of remembrance in Australia, New Zealand, and Tonga, ladies and gentlemen. It is observed every year on the 25th of April, and it is a day dedicated to those who served and passed away in all wars, conflicts, and peacekeeping operations. So, Guy Sebastian dedicating that song to the ones that have sacrificed their lives for peace, ladies and gentlemen. And what a performance that was. What a performance that was. So utterly, stunningly impressive. The young man, in very short order, he has proven that he is superbly talented, ladies and gentlemen. That's just some awesome skill, musical skill as well. He's comfortably handling these musical instruments as well, and he's comfortably handling these songs, these vocal performances. That power in that voice. What a great job done there by Guy Sebastian back in the day. What a stunning performance. That was utterly brilliant stuff. Guy Sebastian truly has a musical gift. That was a skillful performance.